Welcome back to Social Science class, children. This is class 6 Geography Unit 2 Globe Part 2 video. Okay, shall we start? First, let us recap what we have learnt in the previous class. What is a globe? A globe is a small model of the Earth. Next, the imaginary lines drawn horizontally from the east to west on the globe and maps are called lines of latitude or parallels. The 0-degree line of latitude is called the equator. Next, the part of the Earth from the equator 0 degree to North Pole 90 degree is called the Northern Hemisphere. Next, the part of the Earth from the equator 0 degree to South Pole 90 degree is called the Southern Hemisphere. Next, lines of latitude are circles which are drawn at a distance of about 111 km. The poles are shown as points. Next, what are the important lines of latitude? Equator 0 degree, Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree to the north, Arctic Circle 66.5 degree to the north, Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree to the south, Antarctic Circle 66.5 degree to the south. Next, heat zones of the Earth. What are the heat zones of the Earth? Torrid zone, temperate zone, frost zone. Now, we are going to learn about longitudes. The imaginary lines drawn vertically connecting the North Pole and the South Pole are called lines of meridians or longitudes. These lines of longitude are seen as semicircles. Semicircles means half circles. Okay? So, the 0 degree line of longitude is called prime meridian. See the image, children. The red color line drawn from 90 degree north to 90 degree south is called 0 degree prime meridian. Okay? There are 180 lines of longitude towards the east and west from the prime meridian. Okay? So, there are totally 360 lines of longitude. How many longitudes are there? 360 lines of longitudes. These lines converge at the poles. This line converge at the poles. Converge means what? Joins at the poles. The 180 degree west and 180 degree east line of longitude are the same line. Okay, is it clear, children? So, the lines of longitude that are found between the prime meridian and the 180 degree east line of longitude are called eastern longitudes. Is it clear? And the lines of longitude that are found between the prime meridian 0 degree and the 180 degree west line of longitude are called western longitudes. Two opposite meridians form a great circle. Is it clear? Children, this is the image of Eastern Hemisphere. Hemisphere means half of the circle. Okay. Eastern Hemisphere is located on the right side of the globe. That is the shaded blue color part of the Earth. It's called Eastern Hemisphere. Okay. So, the part of the Earth between the 0 degree line of longitude, that is the red color line, which is called as prime meridian, and the 180 degree east line of longitude is known as the Eastern Hemisphere. The part of the Earth between the 0 degree line of longitude, that is prime meridian, and the 180 degree east line of longitude is known as the Eastern Hemisphere. Is it clear, children? Next, this is the image of Western Hemisphere. Western Hemisphere is located on the left side of the globe, that is the shaded blue color part of the earth is called Western Hemisphere. Okay children, the part of the earth from 0 degree line of longitude to 180 degree west line of longitude is called as Western Hemisphere. Okay. Now, let us see the continents which are located in the Western Hemisphere and Eastern Hemisphere. See this image children. North America, South America and half part of Antarctica are located in the Western Hemisphere. Next, see the Eastern Hemisphere. Europe, Asia, then Africa, half part of Antarctica and Australia are located in the Eastern Hemisphere. Is it clear children? Next we are going to see about significant lines of longitude, Greenwich meridian. The Royal Astronomical Observatory is located at Greenwich near London in England. According to the International Meridian Conference held in 1884 in Washington, D.C. in the USA, that is United States of America, all nations agreed to choose the Greenwich meridian as the International Standard Meridian 0 degree. This line of longitude is called the prime meridian and it is also known as the Greenwich meridian because it passes through Greenwich. Is it clear children? See children, this is the image of Greenwich or prime meridian. Okay, is it clear? Now we are going to see about international dateline. The 180 degree line of longitude has been fixed as the international dateline drawn on the Pacific Ocean between Alaska and Russia through Bering Strait. If a person crosses this line from the west to east, he loses a day. On the other hand, when he crosses the east to west, he gains a day. Based on this, the date is fixed for different countries or regions of the world. Is it clear? Do you know children? The international date line is not straight. Why? If the international date line is drawn straight, two places in the same country would have different dates. So, the international date line is found zigzag in certain places to avoid confusion. See the image children. International date line is zigzag. Is it clear? This is the image of Earth grid. The imaginary lines of latitude and longitude form a grid-like pattern on the surface of the Earth, known as the Earth grid or geographic grid. To locate a place exactly on Earth, the latitudinal and longitudinal extensions are required. Okay. We have the fact that the Earth takes 1 day to rotate on its axis. For 1 day, we have 24 hours. We already know for 1 hour, we have 60 minutes. So, for 24 hours, that is 24 into 60, we have 1440 minutes. The angle of the Earth is 360 degree. 360 degree, we have 360 lines of longitudes. So, Earth takes 24 hours to rotate 360 longitudes. For 360, we can substitute. For 24 hours, we are going to write 1440 minutes. So, 1 degree rotation equal to 1440 divided by 360. That is, Earth takes 4 minutes to rotate 1 degree longitude. 4 minutes equal to 1 degree rotation. For 60 minutes equal to 60 divided by 4 equal to 15 degree. For 1 hour, the Earth rotates 15 degrees. Is it clear? Next, we are going to learn how local time is calculated. When the sun is overhead on a particular line of longitude, it is 12 noon at all the places located on that line of longitude. This is called local time. The sun is overhead on a line of longitude only once in a day. So, the local time differs for every line of longitude. When the sun is overhead the Greenwich meridian at 12 noon, it is the local time of that place. The world time is calculated by this standard line of longitude. It is known as the Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. For example, if the time is 12 noon at Greenwich Meridian, it is 12:04 p.m. at 1 degree east line of longitude and 11:56 a.m. at 1 degree west line of longitude. So, as one moves towards the east from any meridian, the time increases, and if one moves towards the west from any meridian, time decreases. Is it clear? Do you know, children? The word meridian is derived from the Latin word meridianus. It means midday. Medius means middle. Dies means day. So, meridian means the position of the sun found overhead at a place at noon. AM means ante-meridium. Ante before noon. PM means post-meridium. Post after or later afternoon. Standard time. The standard time of a country or a part of it is calculated keeping a particular meridian as a standard one. The meridians are selected in multiples of 15 degree or 7.5 degree. It is done in such a way that the variation of standard time from the Greenwich is expressed either as 1 hour or half an hour. Okay. Next, we are going to see about Indian Standard Time. The longitudinal extent of India is from 68 degree 7 minutes east to 97 degree 25 minutes east. As many as 29 lines of longitude passes through India. Having 29 standard time is not the logical. Hence, 82.5 degree east line of longitude is observed as the prime meridian to calculate the Indian Standard Time, IST. Is it clear?
Do you know, children? The 82.5 degree to the east line of longitude passes through Mirzapur near Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. This is located at an equal distance from Gormota in Gujarat and Kibuthu in Arunachal Pradesh. Next, we are going to see about time zone. The world has 24 time zones. Some countries have a great longitudinal extent. So, they have more than one standard time. Example, Russia has 7 time zones.
Children, this is the image of world time zones. Different countries having different times. Okay? Next, see children, this is line of latitude. Okay, this is line of latitude and this one is line of longitude. Okay, next this one is equator. This is equator. Okay, next this line is prime meridian. Is it clear? Let us recap what we have learnt. What is globe? A globe is a small model of the earth. Next, the imaginary lines drawn horizontally from the east to west on the globe and maps are called lines of latitude or parallels.
The 0-degree line of latitude is called the equator.
Next, the 0-degree line of longitude is called the Greenwich meridian or the prime meridian. Next, the part of the earth from the equator 0 degree to North Pole 90 degree is called the northern hemisphere. Next, the part of the earth from the equator 0 degree to South Pole 90 degree is called the southern hemisphere.
Next, the part of the earth from the Greenwich meridian 0 degree to 180 degree east line of longitude is called the eastern hemisphere, and from equator 0 degree to 180 degree west line of longitude is called the western hemisphere. Next, time is calculated on the basis of the lines of longitudes. The 180 degree line of longitude is the international dateline.
Thank you, children. Bye bye. We will meet in the next class.